a vocabulary session. Today we have to explain the meaning and make sentences with the following 5 words. We have drizzle, drowsy, dubious, dumpy, and dyslexia. So let's start off with Arush. Arush, can you please introduce yourself, tell us a bit about your day, and then move on to today's topic, please. I can't hear you, Arush. A bit better. Hello.
Hello, Christine.
Yes, hi Shri. You can start instead of Arush because I think he's having network issues.
Oh, please. Shall I plug in the earphones?
Okay.
Please, 1 minute. Okay.
No worries.
Okay. Ma'am, now can you hear me?
That's so much better, Arush. Arush, yeah, you can start. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I connected to another mic.
Okay. So Arush will start, then I'll come to you, Shri.
It's okay, no issues.
Okay, so Arush,
Yes, ma'am.
can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day and move on to today's topic, please?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 6F. My school name is Delhi Public School, Mega City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobbies are playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, and Arush, what did you do with your day today?
Yes, ma'am. Today, first I woke up in the morning at 6 a.m. Then I went to school. Then I came back. Then I joined. Thank you. Ma'am,
Uh-huh.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Arush,
Yes, ma'am.
can you continue,
Yes,
please?
ma'am.
Can you continue, please?
Yes, ma'am. So the
Mhm.
first word drizzle. Drizzle. Drizzle is a noun and a verb. In
Mhm.
noun, it's a light rainfall in very fine drops, and in verb, it means rain lightly.
Okay.
For the first one, it is Kolkata has very much drizzles.
Okay, it drizzles a lot in Calcutta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next word.
And ma'am, in the verb one, I can say it started to drizzle in the morning.
Yes, very good.
And then in drowsy,
Arush.
drowsy is an adjective and it means sleepy and lethargic, half asleep. For this word, I have the sentence drowsy. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sometimes your voice is coming and going, so I get things halfway. Okay, Arush, you can continue. Arush, you can continue. Okay, I think we lost Arush again.
Shall we start?
Yes, Shri, go ahead.
So, hello everyone, I'm Rajshri
Ma'am,
from
can you
Bihar.
hear me?
I'm going to continue with Rajshri, Arush, until your internet settles, okay? Okay, continue, Rajshri.
So, I'm Rajshri from Bihar, working with NCW on the test. My day was normal, and the today's topic is like drizzle, drowsy, uh, dubious, uh, dubious,
Mhm.
dubious, yeah,
That's it.
and dumpy, and the wait, I pronunciate dyslexia,
Mhm. Good.
dyslexia, yeah. So the first word is a drizzle. It's a noun, and the meaning of the drizzle is like light rain with very small drops. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. So last night the environment was suddenly changed. So I thought for the heavy rainfall, but it was only drizzle.
Just a slight drizzle. Yes.
Yeah, slight drizzle.
Mhm.
So it was very bad for me. And the second sentence is for the drizzle. Drizzle creates the humidity. So I hate this. I like heavy rainfall.
Okay.
The second word is drowsy. Yeah. So it's adjective. And the meaning of the drowsy is sleepy, not
Mhm.
completely awake, actually. So for me, drowsy in mostly in the rainy season or winter season. So I don't know why, but it is not good for me actually. Always in the lazy condition and don't want to. I don't want to do any work in this both seasons, rainy season or the winter season. So I hate drowsy time actually. So yeah, third word
Okay.
is dubious. Dubious. Yeah. So it's again adjective and if not sure and or certain. Okay, not sure or certain.
Mhm.
So the boss of any company, okay, always very dubious about whether the staff members are doing the right things.
Dubious.
These are
Yes. Not sure.
yeah,
Dubious means not sure. Very good.
not, yeah. So the second meaning of dubious word is that may not be honest or safe. Okay. So the new company always in dubious for the finance.
Mhm.
Okay. And if I'm talking for the dubious
Dubious
word,
of their finances. Dubious of their
okay,
finances.
of their finance. Okay. Dubious of their finance. Okay.
Finances. Okay.
So if I'm talking for the dubious word, so it's mostly used for the financial department. Okay.
Mhm.
So regarding the funds dubious, so from the any government or anything, so mostly used for the finance. Yeah.
Mhm.
The fourth word is dumpy. It's again adjective, short and stout. Okay. Sometimes few dresses makes my look dumpy. Okay.
Makes me look dumpy. Makes me look
Makes
dumpy.
me look okay. Makes me look dumpy. I wrote me, but suddenly I thought no, it's not me. It's my look. So I
Exactly.
changed.
Exactly.
I changed from me to my. Okay, it's not good. Yeah. So sometimes few dresses makes me look dumpy. Okay,
Okay.
and and in India, I think so. In India, mostly it's prominent in India actually. No one likes the dumpy personality actually.
A dumpy look. No one likes a
Yeah,
dumpy look. Okay.
dumpy look. Yeah, dumpy look. Yeah. So they always like if I'm talking the African models and all everything. So they are looking for this those models. Yeah. So the fifth word is dyslexia. So the meaning of this word is it's a noun, and meaning of this word is a difficulty that some people have with reading and spelling. Okay.
Mhm.
If I'm talking for this word, dyslexia, the stammering, this is also considered as a dyslexia sometimes, not the every time, in some people, not in every people. So sometimes I also face this dyslexia because no one is perfect. So if I'm talking for the Sanskrit language, okay, it's common in India. So uh, for in from that time when I was in my school, I read the Sanskrit subject till from 10th class, okay, for the matriculation. Okay, after that we changed the subject. Then the Sanskrit subject was not continue with us. Okay, So I'm talking for the Sanskrit language. That subject is tough for me, not in the written sense. It's only for the reading and the spelling. Okay, so the words
Okay.
are very tough. That's why I always feel stammering and dyslexia with this language actually, because Hindi English is common for me, and sometimes the another language for everyone, not for me, for everyone. Though who don't want to, though who are not knowing this that any language, like
Hmm.
I am living in India, so I know the how to pronounce the English
Yes,
sentences and the any spellings. But if someone gives me the French language, so I can't speak the
absolutely.
Spanish language, I can't
Hmm.
speak. So all the different languages dyslexia for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
but dyslexia is like also it's a mental condition. It's a learning
sometimes.
condition.
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes. If we do practice for any sentence, any word, any spelling, anything, then it is continue for everyone.
Okay.
Sometimes, not the every time. Yeah. So the practice makes the man perfect, na? So yeah, that is what dyslexia word
Fantastic.
actually.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Okay, so
Christine.
you're welcome. Let's hear from Arush. Arush, can you continue your words, please? We had arrived at drowsy.
Yes,
Yes, can you continue your words, please? We had arrived at drowsy.
yes, ma'am. Drowsy is an adjective and it means sleepy and lethargic, half
Mhm.
asleep. And for this, divine makes us drowsy.
Well, wine makes us drowsy. Wine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next word.
Dubious.
Uh-huh.
Dubious is an adjective and it means hesitating or doubting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
For this, I would say my sister has a lot of dubious.
She is dubious. She is dubious. She has a lot of doubts. Careful, because there is not being used
Okay, ma'am.
as an adjective. She has a lot of doubts.
Okay,
Noun.
ma'am.
Hmm.
And then the
Next.
fourth word is dumpy.
Hmm.
Actually, dumping means like. And dumpy is an adjective and it means short and stout.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
for this, I would say my mother looks dumpy when she is
Oh
sitting
dear.
on the
No.
floor.
Your mum is not going to be happy you've just said that. Arush. You're very naughty. Okay, carry on.
And yes,
You're
ma'am, the
going to get
last
me in
word is
trouble.
and yes, ma'am, the last word is dyslexia. It is a noun and it
Dyslexia.
means a condition of neurodevelopmental origin that mainly affects the case in with which a person reads,
Okay.
writes, and spells, typically recognized as a specific learning disorder in children.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And ma'am, for this word, I have wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a sec, ma'am. Uh, I'm thinking a bit. And yes, ma'am. It means for uh this one he struggled at school because of undiagnosed dyslexia and left at 15.
Mm-hmm.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. He left school because he had dyslexia.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um, okay. Is your mum participating, Garush?
Wait, ma'am. Let me ask.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. She can come.
Ma'am, after Rajshri, can she come?
Raj, I've just finished Rajshri, Arush.
Okay, then wait, let me rename.
Okay. Hi, Kushbu.
Yes, ma'am. Now it's easy.
Okay.
And
Hi,
my
Kushbu.
mother is here now.
Okay. Hi, Kushbu.
Hi, Christine. Good evening.
Good evening. So can you please introduce yourself, tell us a bit about your day, and move on to today's topic, please?
Hi, I'm Khushbu. I lived in Kolkata, West Bengal, India. I'm the manager of LWT. And my daily routine, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I did my household chores. I make my children ready for the school. And then I cook lunch and breakfast and lunch. And then in the evening, I went to for a shopping with my kids, with my children. And
Mhm.
after that, I just thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so Kushbu, can you tell us the words, the meanings of the words, and the sentences that you picked today, please?
Yeah, first word is drizzle. It's a noun. And light rain falling in very fine drops. And next sentence, India will be cloudy with patchy drizzle. And in the verb, drizzle is also a verb, rain lightly, it's start to drizzle. And second word is the drowsy, which is the adjective. It's meaning sleepy and lethargic, half asleep. And I'm feeling a little drowsy. Third one is dubious. It is adjective. Hesitating or doubting. I remain dubious about her motives. And fourth word is dumpy. It is adjective, short and stout. It was just a dumpy little building. And fifth one is dyslexia, typically recognized as a specific learning disorder in children. That person is suffering from dyslexia. That person is suffering from dyslexia. That kid is suffering from dyslexia.
Mhm. Okay, good, very good. Okay, so Raj Shri, I'd like you and Kushbu to discuss this about dyslexia because I saw the way you've explained it and the way Kushbu explained it. So I'd like you to share each other's thoughts.
So, my elder uncle, he lived in my city. So he had a problem of stammering. So whenever he is used to speak in front of any people, so always the dyslexia problem creates in front of them
Mm-hmm,
actually because I don't know, he speaks very quickly, fast. I don't know. I think so. That's why he is facing all the problems and
mm-hmm,
and sometimes uh, the mm, the any people though who are not going for the school, so they are also suffering from the dyslexia, okay, because he
suffering
can't
from
pronounce,
dyslexia.
yeah,
Mm-hmm,
suffering from dyslexia because he can't speak properly the
mm-hmm.
English, the Hindi, or any language. So the dropout in the school is mostly for yeah, dropout for dropout for the
Drop
no
out
from
of school. Drop out of school
dropout of school from dyslexia actually
because of dyslexia.
because of dyslexia. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and Kushbu, what do you think about this?
And one more thing I want to speak, please. So I want to share for dyslexia is not only in the children, only in the middle
Mm-hmm,
age, not adulthood. It's also in the age of the also in the age of the problem suffered from any person in the elder age actually,
mm-hmm,
because that time the tooth are not available in their the teeth are not available in their mouth sometimes. So that's why they are also suffering from dyslexia, because
Mm-hmm.
they can't speak properly actually. And also the paralysis patient, they can't speak properly actually. So the dyslexia problem also suffered by them actually that time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. And Kushbu, what are your thoughts about this?
Dyslexia is a learning difficulty that primarily affects the skills involved in accurate and fluent word reading and spelling. It's not only for the kids; it's also for the all age person. It's a
Mhm.
adult or it's a kid. Both it's for both. Dyslexia is a kind of disease, or maybe it's
Mhm.
only for neuro developmental, means it's function from brain when we think, when we speak, when we feel concentration, multitasking, and communication. This is the dyslexia can help in the memory organization also, and
Mhm.
concentration, multitasking, and communication. So I think that it's not for kids only, it's for all age group. It's like a common
or anyone, yeah.
misconception. Yes, it's a common misconception, that dyslexia affects the ability to read and write. So I think it's not. It's like a type of disease, or maybe you can say that it's a specific learning disorder, which is
Uh-huh.
started in the in the infant, or maybe in the kids, like 4 to 5 years, or maybe 10 years, and after that, when we grown up, then I think it's also dyslexia. Dyslexia is also grown with us in the mind.
Yeah. Yes, Shri?
Yeah, Christine, I want to ask something from you. Like one of my brother, he is not speaking, so by birth, he's not speaking.
Okay.
He shouted very much and very loudly actually. And
Wow. Okay.
yeah, he shouted, but he can't speak the words actually. So is it in dyslexia or something another?
I would say it's something else because usually with dyslexia, you can speak. But for example, when you are writing, you have difficulty reading. And when you are writing, you tend to switch letters around. For example, letters that look similar, like B and D, will be confused. Sounds like C and K, not knowing which to put. Of course, this doesn't necessarily mean it's dyslexia, but they are typical things that you see in dyslexia. But I don't think that can immediately be pinpointing towards dyslexia, the fact that he doesn't speak, um, because dyslexia requires, like I said, usually switching around and unable to read and write properly. That's what
Yeah,
it
you
usually
want to
presents
speak, but
with.
you can't.
Well, you do speak with dyslexia. You do speak. It's problems usually with reading and writing where you mix up the letters or you jumble them up. For you, of course, they would be making sense, but for other people, they won't be making sense. Because it's not the way we write things. For example, if I had to write the word carpet, and I would write it capret, but someone who's dyslexic would look at the word capret and see it as carpet, really, because they switch the letters around.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Due to
yes,
due to some brain systems and anything. Yeah.
exactly. And if we look at the word dubious, are you dubious? Are you a dubious person?
Yeah, because my boss never trusted me, all of the staff members, due to I don't know why, because
Okay.
she is elder, yeah, she is elder, we are young, we are working properly, but she is not believing on me not, it's not for me, it's for all the colleagues. She shouted on me, shouted every time. I don't know why she's behaving like this. Yeah. So it's
Okay.
not good for me. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think makes you dubious though? Why do you think?
For the any schemes from the bank, from the LIC companies, from the loan department. So for this the for financial stability or anything. So for this, and sometimes for the decisions also, the
Okay.
dubious decisions for the, yeah, is it right or not, because we can't see the future now. So we the suspicion for the our decision, so
Mhm.
that is important for us. Yeah.
Okay. And Kushbu, what about you? Do you see yourself as a dubious person?
Yes, GPS. Yes, sometime my motives about other motives. I remain devious about her motives. Maybe my parents or maybe
Mhm.
anything. It's not not completely doubtful or not feeling very well. Not true or not able to be trusted ideas or maybe motives. So
Suspicion,
yes.
suspicion between
Suspicious.
the
Yes,
mind
yes,
and the heart,
suspicious. Yeah.
actually.
What you
Ah,
are doing
Suspicion.
in the future, is it correct or not? Maybe suspicious for your parents. My son
suspicious
is
towards
doing,
your
Yeah,
yeah,
parents.
between the
Okay.
mind, between the mind and the heart, actually.
yes.
Between the
When,
mind and the heart, actually.
like my
Very much
son Arush,
confusing
yes,
for
like my son
anything.
Arush, I am very suspicious with him also. He is only 11 years old, and I'm very dubious with her motives and what he's thinking. I'm very suspicious all the time. Can he
But but but
or
but
not in the
I want
future?
to share something. Please don't be dubious for the Arush. Actually, he's a very brilliant child. Actually, so in this age, he's doing very well with the technology and everything. So her father and the grandfather is teachers
Mhm.
very well. So I know
Yeah,
he's a
he's
very
okay,
bright
but
child.
writing skill is very slow. So I'm very furious about that. How can he write in the exams?
So
He's okay,
it's a writing
he knows
skill
all
will not
in the
be
computer
from
or
not
mobile.
be no. Yeah, but I'm telling na, it's a AI. It's a AI time. So you don't want to, please don't want to be in speech dubious for your child, because after sometimes all the things, all the studies or the education system will be converted in the AI, actually.
Yes.
So yeah.
So me and my husband is okay all the time, but when he writing is when he write very slow, then I very Arush, why are you writing very slow? Write fast. You have only 10 minutes. How can you write? Please write fast. And writing is also not very well. So I am very suspicious about that. How can you write
Mm,
in the exam? You are not writing very fast. So I am very dubious about that.
about him.
Yes, about it.
Okay. And what makes you drowsy? Is there anything that makes you drowsy? Because Arush told us it's wine that makes him drowsy.
Overeating, overeating,
Actually,
overeating.
he read is anyway, and then he speak here. No drowsy. When I feel tired with works, with home course or household works
Mhm.
with my children, when I taught him studies time, then I feel drowsy, feeling sleepy. Like 9 or 10 o'clock, I'm feeling very sleepy, very drowsy feeling. So I think drowsy is okay for
After the overeating, Christine also feels the drowsy. Yeah.
Yes.
Whenever
sometimes. Yes,
you ate
sometimes.
over. Yeah.
Yes,
So yeah.
feeling
Brilliant,
drowsy
guys.
after, yeah.
The
Well,
fasting condition also makes me
yes, of
drowsy.
course, of course. You
The
won't have
fasting condition, yeah.
any
If
sugar in
you,
your system.
yeah, you don't eat, yeah, sugar, yeah. So the
After
hemoglobin will be
no, after
low and
fasting,
the BP
Exactly.
fasting
is
day is
very
okay.
low.
Fasting
I
day is
feel,
okay, but another day when we will eat like salt, then I feel drowsy.
Yeah. Yeah, some
Fast,
people do
yeah,
do
yeah,
get
yeah.
that as
yeah,
well.
some like some fast day
I
when
am, I
only
am,
and drink only sugar, no salt. But another day when we will take salt, then
Mhm.
feel drowsy.
All
yeah,
right.
because whenever I ate my breakfast early, I will be good whole time. whole day, for the whole day. If I will eat the breakfast late, then I drop my. I don't know why the pulses had dropped, and I feel very 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 slow that time. So that time also the drowsy feeling. Yeah.
Well, guys, well done for today. I think it was a great discussion to end the week, really fun. And I hope you have a good weekend. And I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. Thank you very much for joining. And have a good evening and a good weekend.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Christine. Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Ashley.
Same
Good
to
night.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night. Bye bye. Bye.